All right, spending our Sunday out at the range. Luke's got a big hunting trip coming up, bow hunting.
Hey, don't pump it up more than like you need to. Also, I hope this lapel is working so I don't have to scream like I normally do and you can't hear my hilarious jokes.
Yeah, we'll see if you get some witty Luke comments.
Fucking lapels.
These look deadly.
Yeah, these are 125 grain tooth of the arrow broadheads. Recommended to me by my hunting mentor. So I'm trying to broadhead tune them today, and like, I mean, they seem pretty good. In my first group, I shot my regular field arrows first, and then the broadheads. Probably shouldn't have done that, so I'll have to get that refletched. But
just shaved it right off with that sharp blade.
Lesson learned, right? Like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Learn the hard way. That's kind of classic me, but that's fine.
And I've already lost one of my arrows into the bushes somewhere over there because I was trying to sight in at 20 meters and my pin was way off and it went flying. But 10 meters is looking good so far. We're still trying to hone in a little bit more on the 10. Or I mean on the 20.
Videoing still?
Yeah, right now.
At least the groups are still together, but you can see all my shots are to the left. And I'm going to have to watch another video. But I think I have to move my rest to the left to adjust that. But I'll research and then adjust, and then we'll see what they look like.
Sounds good. What did your Google tell you?
My arrow is leaving to the left since they're hitting left. So I need to get them to go off my bow straight. So to do that, I have to adjust my rest to the right, so that they leave in a straight path. So I am going to adjust with the right size one once I can find it.
Luke just picked up this new rest this last week, so he's just learning.
Yeah, this is the QAD, I think HDX. It's like your pretty standard, decent limb-driven arrow rest. People online said that, what did I say, it has to go to the right?
Yes.
Some people online say that, like, doesn't matter. You have your whisker biscuit, you got your drop away, you have your limb driven, like, doesn't matter. Like, you have to have perfect form, and they'll make the smallest difference. But switching from a whisker biscuit to the drop away rest, like, it's made a huge difference on my consistency. I wish I did this way earlier. So, I mean, if you have the funds and you find you've kind of plateaued with your consistency and your accuracy is, or your form is decent, like, I would recommend it. It made a huge difference for me. It really helped my confidence. So
you can buy your way to better shots.
Just like any sport, right?
So this is a whisker biscuit, which is the one I have on mine. It's like almost like a bristly brush type thing.
It's literally a biscuit of whiskers.
A biscuit of whiskers.
Like a cookie with whiskers on it.
There, you can kind of see it a bit better. And then Luke's.
Mine is the drop away. So as soon as the arrow is released, this drops down, and the only thing contacting the arrow is the string. Whereas with Suzanna's, once the bow is released, it's still in contact with the whiskers. So if you flinch or you rotate, that's still going to influence your arrow.
Which I do often.
It might just be, well, the drop away rest is going to be a lot more forgiving. So it could be that I was still flinching or moving a little bit, but if it improves your consistency and your accuracy, like, go for it. Okay, this is the first two shots immediately after the tune. So much better, much more in line with where I'm aiming. I only shot off two because the group is so close and I don't want to like slice more arrows. And I need to adjust my sight anyway. So I'm going to pull the sight up a little bit so I'm closer to the target. And then that might be the tune. That might be it. Like, this is solid. That's way better.
And this is Exhibit A of what he means slicing the fletching off.
I do not want to lose more. Also, okay, for those of you guys who haven't done this before with me, and you're wondering, how do you get your broadheads out because you can't pull them backwards? You have to force them through, take off the broadhead, and then take the arrow out. So, broadhead is through. Most broadheads are going to come with a tool or some way for you to get them out. So I'm just going to get this guy on there a bit better. It's a little bit finicky. There we go. Broadhead off. Just drop that there. And then arrow. Get this side. Arrow comes back out. This way.
So you can't pull it through without taking that off.
Correct.
Okay. Good tips.
There you go.
Literal tips.
I'm
so funny.
You're so funny.
Alright. Here he does it again.
It's not fun. It's not a fun time.
Okay, so he really forces that through.
Can you try this, Suzanna? Let's just swap here and
so I just have to jam it.
hold on to the block and jam it. Try not to touch the fletchings.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Also pro tip. Workout.
I just pulled something.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
My pecs.
Oh dear. Okay.
Can you hold the block and I'll push
No, okay. I think we gotta
do it.
stop the video here. Oh.
Okay, he made that look way easier. As if shooting the bow, Luke pulls what, 65, 60 pounds?
I'm at 60 right now.
60 pounds is not fatiguing enough.
Yeah.
You gotta do this.
Yeah.
There it is.
I mean,
the broadhead on it.
Everyone's says, and this is just more point to it, if you're gonna bow hunt, you have to be in shape. I'm not in the best shape. I'm mainly resistance trained, but yeah, you gotta work out. You gotta do it. Yeah.
Well, because then the real hard part is hauling out pounds and pounds of whatever you kill.
That is the goal.
So, and that could be 50 to 100 pounds if you quarter an animal.
Yeah, that is the goal.
So, get fit. All right, Luke. We're going for all 3 arrows.
Oh, my bow's in the way.
What do you think? All 3 arrows headshot or all 3 arrows in the spiky bits?
Okay, you should do an arrow in the headshot, arrow in the butt, target there, and then one wherever you want.
All right. We're going to start with the butt because it's the easiest. Distracting.
Nice shot.
You know what?
That was the Jurassic Park theme song, if you are unaware.
I would have saved Chris Pratt in that whole situation.
You would have saved Chris Pratt? The Stegosaurus at 5 meters. Alright, that's pretty good throw shots. Yeah.
Butt shot.
Butt shot, good. To be clear, we are 5 meters. We just shot from there.
Okay, well, right now, I would call that a win.
You killed that Stegosaurus. I think is that a Stegosaurus? I'll Google that later. We'll find
Disclaimer, don't shoot your arrows that look like this.
Yeah.
Might be a hazard. I'm going to stop shooting that one now.
Pro tip. Bring salsa and chips to the range. Here, boy.